Alright, let's be real. You've mastered the art of the Marie Kondo fold, and your quart bag of mini shampoo seals on the first try. You're strutting through the pre-check line like you've got a personal VIP pass to the skies. You're practically a travel ninja, right? But then it happens. The conveyor belt grinds to a halt, the agent's eyes narrow, and you're waved over to the infamous naughty table for a random search. Random? Let's ditch that fantasy right now. It wasn't random. One of the 13 sneaky habits I'm about to rattle off just lit up TSA's new scanners like a Christmas tree. And let me tell you, the first one is probably in your bag right now, and it's a guaranteed way to get your bag searched. So stick around, because I'm not just going to point out your packing faux pas, I'm going to give you the exact fix for each mistake. Mistake 1. The arc lighter. That sleek, modern USB coil lighter you bought for camping or just because it looks cool is a major security headache. Arc lighters, also known as plasma lighters, use an electric arc instead of a flame, making them seem futuristic. However, when it comes to air travel, these high-tech gadgets are often flagged immediately. The reason? They contain lithium-ion batteries which pose a fire risk, and the lighter itself can accidentally activate, creating an intense heat arc. Despite some brands falsely advertising TSA approved, if one is found and deemed unsafe, it will be confiscated. Fix: leave your arc lighter at home. If you need a lighter, opt for a single book of safety matches or a standard disposable butane lighter in your carry-on. Better yet, just buy a cheap, compliant one after you land. Mistake 2. The forgotten bullet keychain. A single souvenir bullet casing on your carabiner, or a decorative necklace made from a spent round, can land you in serious trouble. While you might see a cool souvenir, TSA sees ammunition or an ammunition component. When it comes to anything resembling a weapon, TSA doesn't mess around. Even a spent casing can trigger not just a bag search, but a mandatory police report. This can lead to significant delays and a very stressful start to your trip. Fix: before every trip, perform a meticulous forensic-level check of all your bags, pockets, and keychains. If you legitimately need to travel with ammunition, it must be declared, packed in a locked, hard-sided container, and placed in your checked luggage only. Mistake 3. Spray cans. Tossing cooking spray, dry shampoo, or athlete's grip spray into your carry-on boils down to one critical word: flammability. Aerosol cans, particularly those containing highly pressurized or flammable contents, pose a significant fire hazard on an aircraft. Items like cooking spray or certain hairsprays often contain propellants that are highly flammable. If TSA spots an aerosol can that doesn't fall within their approved toiletry guidelines, it's an immediate red flag. Not only will the item be confiscated, but carrying prohibited flammable materials can lead to hefty civil penalties. Fix: don't travel with these types of aerosols. If you need something like cooking spray, buy it at your destination. For personal care aerosols, stick to the 3-1-1 liquids rule. Containers must be 3.4 ounces or less and fit in one quart-sized bag. Mistake 4. High-octane spirits. A souvenir bottle of 151 proof rum or any spirit over 70% alcohol by volume, 140 proof, is an absolute no-go on an airplane. This applies to both carry-on and checked luggage. The strict rule comes down to flammability. Alcohol at such high concentrations is considered a hazardous material due to its extreme combustibility. If an agent spots a bottle of something like Bacardi 151 or Everclear in your bag, it will be confiscated. Fix: keep it under 140 proof. Most standard spirits are 80 proof, 40% ABV, which is fine. For anything between 48 to 140 proof, you can pack up to 5 liters per passenger in your checked bags, as long as they are unopened in retail packaging. Mistake 5. Smart luggage. That can't slim down. Smart luggage with its built-in charging ports seemed like a great innovation until the rules changed. The issue, once again, is lithium-ion batteries and their potential to cause fires in the cargo hold. Regulations mandate that if you check a smart bag, its lithium battery must be removable. If the battery is permanently integrated, the entire bag will be refused by the airline or TSA. You'll be left scrambling at the check-in counter. Fix. Before checking a smart bag, confirm its battery is ejectable. If it is, pop it out and carry the power bank with you in your carry-on. If your luggage has a non-removable battery, you may need to use it as a carry-on or invest in new luggage. Mistake 6. The dense blob offense. We all love a good packing cube, but when we use them for extreme compression, we turn our clothes into a solid, unyielding brick. To a TSA scanner, this dense mass can't be seen through clearly. It registers as an opaque, uniform blob. Unfortunately, this can resemble a block of C4 explosive to a scanner trained to spot threats. The machine can't differentiate and flags it as an unknown density that must be investigated. Fix. Use cubes for organization, not extreme compression. Roll heavier items like sweaters loosely, which allows the scanner to detect individual outlines. If you must compress, distribute dense items across multiple smaller cubes rather than one giant one. Mistake 7. Powders in Ziplocs. A gallon bag of unmarked protein powder, creatine, or baby formula is a classic mistake. While you see your post-workout fuel, TSA scanners see an unknown, granular substance. Anything over 12 ounces of powder in your carry-on, especially in an unlabeled bag, will trigger immediate scrutiny. An unmarked bag of white powder screams, "mystery substance," leading to a secondary screening where agents might swab it for explosives. Fix. If you must travel with powders, keep them in their original branded containers for immediate identification. For larger amounts, the safest bet is to pack them in your checked luggage. Better yet, buy your supplements or formula at your destination. Mistake 8. The cord spaghetti. We've all grabbed our tech accessories and shoved them into a side pocket. On the scanner screen, that mess of cables and power banks looks like a dense, indistinguishable knot. This cord spaghetti is a huge red flag because it can easily obscure smaller, prohibited items. The agent sees a jumbled mass and must perform a manual hand search to see what could be hidden inside. Fix. Invest in a dedicated tech organizer or a bright, transparent pouch. The key here is visibility. Lay your cords, chargers, and power banks flat and visibly separated to allow agents to quickly identify everything. Mistake 9. The laptop sandwich. Leaving your laptop, tablet, or even a large e-reader sandwiched between a magazine and a hoodie seems innocuous. But even with the latest scanners, a clear view of large electronics is paramount. Laptops are dense and create a visual obstruction when surrounded by other items. The scanner can't see through the clutter, so your bag gets flagged and you're asked to remove the laptop for a rerun. Fix. Nothing on top, nothing underneath. The simplest fix is to place your laptop, tablet, or large e-reader in a separate bin by itself. This provides the scanner with an unobstructed view and allows the machines to work efficiently. Mistake 10. The snow globe gift. That adorable liquid-filled snow globe you bought is notorious for getting confiscated. They contain liquid and fall under the 3-1-1 rule, but the problem is often their opaque or solid base. The base obscures the actual volume of liquid from the scanner's view, so agents can't accurately assess how much is inside. Rather than guess, their protocol is to confiscate the item. Fix. If you buy a snow globe, your safest bet is to ship it home. Alternatively, wait until after you've gone through security to buy one at an airport shop. Items purchased in the sterile area are allowed on the plane. Mistake 11. The last-minute bottle swap. Refilling a 5-ounce shampoo bottle with only 3 ounces of product is a common misunderstanding. Travelers often assume the amount of liquid is what matters, but the rule is based on the container's capacity. If the label on your bottle says its capacity is 5 ounces, it doesn't matter if it's half empty. The container itself exceeds the 3.4-ounce limit and is prohibited in your carry-on, leading to good products being confiscated. Fix. The solution is simple. Invest in proper travel-sized containers labeled as 3.4 ounces, 100 milliliters or less. Place them all into one transparent quart-sized plastic bag. This eliminates any ambiguity. Mistake 12. The gift-wrapped scissors. A 4-inch pair of craft scissors tucked into a pen case catches many people off guard. The rule states that scissors with blades less than 4 inches from the pivot point are generally allowed. However, anything that looks remotely sharp on the scanner screen will trigger a review. An agent isn't going to take chances. They see a sharp-shaped object, and your bag gets flagged for a closer look. Fix. When in doubt, leave it out of your carry-on. If you absolutely need scissors or any sharp-edged item, your checked luggage is the safest place for it. Pack blades securely to prevent them from poking through your bag. Mistake 13. Fresh fruit stowaway. An innocent apple for the hotel or a banana you forgot about can have serious consequences on international flights. While it might slide through domestic security, undeclared produce can get you flagged by customs. This rule is about protecting local agriculture from invasive pests and diseases. If you're caught with undeclared produce internationally, you could face significant fines, not just the loss of your snack. Fix. Eat your fruit on the plane before you land or dispose of it in the appropriate bins before you go through customs. For everyday fresh fruits and vegetables, the safest option is always to consume them or toss them before reaching border control. Shoo! If these tips just saved you a potential headache or a hefty fine, do us both a favor and tap that subscribe button. We've got more travel-tested tips dropping every single week to help you navigate the world like a seasoned pro. So, there you have it. 13 common packing mistakes. The biggest takeaway is that it's rarely about malicious intent. It's about understanding the rules and the technology that agents follow. They're not out to ruin your day. They're simply enforcing the same regulations you've now learned to master. Pack loose, pack labeled, and remember that a little foresight goes a long way. Safe travels and drop your wildest "why'd they flag me" story in the comments.